So most of the time when I hear people talking about Parfums de Marly, they usually mention the fragrances Layton, Layton Exclusif, Carlisle, Herod, and sometimes even Wajan. But there are fragrances in this house that a lot of people don't talk about that are awesome, such as the fragrance Byerley, which I reviewed several months ago, and also the one I'm going to review for you today called Nisean, this one right here. So in this Saffron review video, I'll review Nisean for you from Parfums de Marly, and also you'll have a chance at winning a full bottle of Nisean if you are a subscriber of this channel from the USA. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time landing on this channel and you love watching fragrance review videos, finding out about new fragrances, revisiting the older classics like Nisean here from Parfums de Marly, or just discovering new brands, participating in giveaways and still haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I was in Paris last May, and of course I was in Paris just earlier this month as well, but last May when I was in Paris I was visiting Printemps, and there I got to know a woman that works for the brand, and we were talking about fragrances and mentioning that there are some awesome releases from the house of Parfums de Marly that not a lot of people talk about, that are not really hyped, but that are fragrances that are really great quality and awesome to wear. So I sampled Nisean there and I was like, wow, what is this fragrance? It's quite amazing, because I picked up this really prominent patchouli note in here, and that's really what really triggered my excitement for this fragrance. So came here and requested the bottle several months later to be sent to me. The opinions of this fragrance are all my own, and if you end up winning a bottle of Nisean, you will end up receiving a tester bottle like I have as well. Nisean by Parfums de Marly is a 2016 launch, so it's fairly new, not so old, created by a perfumer by the name of Nathalie Gracia-Cetto. The price for this is a 125 ml bottle for $320. It's considered an Oriental spicy, Oriental woody fragrance, and it comes in Eau De Parfum concentration. For notes, we've got Saffron, Labdanum, Floral Notes, Patchouli, and Precious Woods. So that's pretty much it. Not a lot of stuff going on with notes, but what we have here, what's been featured in this fragrance, a lot happens with it. So the fragrance, as soon as you spray it, patchouli. It's all about patchouli. And patchouli and I are best friends. I love the way patchouli smells, and this one really triggered the excitement about the fragrance as soon as I smelled it. But once you spray the fragrance, as I said, the patchouli takes over, but some of the other notes creep in. For me, this fragrance is mostly about Labdanum and patchouli. The Labdanum and the patchouli are kind of like equally right down the middle, so you've got both a great balance of the two. As soon as I said, the patchouli takes over, and then Labdanum starts creeping in, and then with the Labdanum, which is what's used to create an amber accord, the fragrance becomes like a combination of patchouli and amber together. And Labdanum is something that we've been speaking about on this channel. I've got 2 videos about Labdanum on the channel. If you like this note, I do, I love it. Check out my really long video with another guest on the channel discussing resins and balsams on the video, and in that video you will learn a lot about Labdanum, because the way Labdanum smells to me is very smoky, and with this fragrance it does get very smoky. The amber is a very smoky touch of amber, and it almost smells like there's incense running through it or smoke, so you've got to love that. And it is such a true representation of the Labdanum I smelled on the video, so you got to check out that video to learn about Labdanum if you're curious about Labdanum, because I think this note here in this fragrance is really like one of the main stars. In fact, there's 2 main stars. It's the patchouli and the Labdanum. They're hand in hand, go to complement one another. But it's not all about these 2 notes. There's lots of woody notes in this fragrance that kind of like create a base for the fragrance, so it's got this dense, deep richness about it. The woods create a beautiful base for those 2 notes. I mean, you also smell the saffron in here. It has this very aromatic kind of experience, but it's very leathery, so there's this like 3rd layer of leather running through the fragrance. And then the only thing that I really didn't notice in this fragrance are the floral notes. It does say there's some floral notes in the fragrance, but I wasn't able to pick it up because the Labdanum and the Patchouli are so strong with the woody notes that I hardly picked up the lighter, more faint notes of the floral notes that are credited here. But overall, what a beautiful fragrance this is. If you love the warm, spicy fragrances, if you love the ambery fragrances, if you love the balsamic fragrances, of course, please check out Nisean. It's a great solid release that's hardly ever spoken about in the fragrance community. And one other thing I want to mention about Nisean is now that we're getting deeper into the autumn fall season and winter around the corner, this fragrance is going to be amazing because it's really deep, dark and rich. It's really opulent the way this fragrance wears, and it's big, bold and beautiful. Really, really awesome. My kind of a fragrance. I love Oriental spicy fragrances, Oriental woody fragrances, and this one definitely doesn't disappoint. It really, really satisfies. If you're curious about Nisean, go find a retailer that sells Parfums de Marly, but if there isn't one close to you, as I said, there is a giveaway for a full bottle. If you are a subscriber from the USA, click the link in the info box. Head over to Saffron to find out about how to participate for your chance to win a bottle of Nisean. Then come back here and let me know what your thoughts are on Nisean. Have you sampled it? Do you own it? Do you love it? Do you have it? Let me know. And if you haven't sampled it, please let me know why you haven't sampled it. Is it just because it's not hyped? Also let me know if you like patchouli, amber, labdanum, oriental woody, oriental spicy fragrances. I'd like to find out, as I'm trying to figure out why this fragrance was completely like missed in the community, as I think it's pretty solid that everybody should check out if they like this style of fragrance. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video today for Parfums de Marly Nisean. If you have any questions or comments, please list below. Otherwise, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.